too small, wouldn't I? Sätt mig inte bänken. Ja. No, I don't much to talk about.
Tell some about your stories.
You talk. Tell how it feels
I can't talk. I don't know what to talk about.
when it became 2002, you've lived in 100 different years.
What?
When it became the year 2002, you've now lived in 100 different years.
I'm a what?
You've lived in 100 different years.
100 years?
Yeah.
No.
No, you're not 100, but you've lived in 100 different years.
I'm 99 years old now.
I know, but you were born in 1902.
No.
So when it became 2002...
No, it's 100 years old, yeah.
Yeah.
State is 100 years old, I guess, not me.
What is? What's 100 years old?
I get to be 100 years old, you know, and I'm getting pretty old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, legs was good, I'd be in good shape.
You've seen a lot of changes in that 100 years.
Huh?
You've seen lots of changes in that 100 years.
A lot of changes.
Yeah.
Tell about some of the stories, what you did told the other time.
Been a lot of changes since I was lived up west of Bellingham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived west of Bellingham and we lived east of Bellingham and then we moved to Lewisburg over there. From Lewisburg we moved to Big Stone County. And we've been here over 50 years. 60 years, now 55, something like that.
We've been here now 10 years
Just
already.
there 10 years, and then we moved.
October it was 10 years.
10 years been in town already? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Debbie and I were
Now,
talking.
Mother, you talk a little bit on that.
No, my voice is no good now.
She said her voice is no good.
Huh?
She said her voice is no good.
Oh, my voice ain't any good neither. Just think of this.
Yeah, you're
How about you? And Randall. And
Tell
how
some,
about you?
tell some.
Well, I want to hear stories that you tell.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's an awful nice day for the first of the year.
Yeah, it is. It's cold.
You know it is. It ain't so cold, is it?
Yeah, it's cold.
It's cold, but it's nice.
It's still nice, yeah.
And no lot of snow to book.
Beautiful day out.
No? Remember the first year I was out there? No, you wasn't born
I
yet.
wasn't born, no.
It's gonna... No one can come for Christmas or anything.
Oh, yeah?
So much snow. And about 8 or 10 foot drifts.
Did Santa Claus come?
Huh? What?
Did Santa Claus come?
Yeah, Santa Claus come. No, you said to Yep. Been a long time ago.
Been a long time since you had that old Santa Claus suit on.
Huh?
It's been a long time since you had that old Santa Claus suit on.
Yeah, Santa Claus come once in a while.
What did you do with my other candle?
I remember
put it on
one
the-
time
Table.
when Lizzie was talking
Yeah,
about
you put it on that.
she was up in the attic and the rotary was come upstairs. And she put that Santa Claus mask on and look.
She
Well,
got pretty scared.
Huh?
Yeah.
She runs downstairs.
Yeah. She flew downstairs. She got so scared.
Yep.
That's a long time ago too already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. You were there the first year, you know, and I probably was the second year, I don't know. Must have been, but I think Kelton was there too.
First year after we were
Little
married,
dog.
I spent in the hospital.
A dog? Oh.
Well, it was cold and I took the dog in the porch.
you kept him, I
I
suppose.
think we had that dog for 20 years.
Which dog was that?
Huh?
What dog was that? What was his name?
Oh, I don't remember what we called him.
Was that little fuzzy one?
Huh?
That little fuzzy one? That little white furry
Yeah,
one? That
yeah.
was Fritz.
Yeah,
Fritz.
Fritz we called him.
He disappeared too, and we never knew where he went.
So
did
he
we?
died. He got old and died. He lived a long time.
Hi.
I think
Hello.
How are you?
dumped him off. to-
Good, how
I
are you?
suppose. He was just a little dog.
Just a little small
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, a lot of dogs
And
come
then
there, I don't know.
Elton got a dog from rat terrier from
Say hi, Grandma.
Harry.
Hi.
Remember that, Elton?
That's where that dog came from.
Yeah.
That's where it came from, Harry. I didn't know that. Didn't August and Luella have
Yeah.
one too?
Yeah, dog was. No, I don't know, was monkeying around there and was looking for some rats. A rat running around there and I hit at it and said,
He hit the dog.
You just about killed that dog.
He hit the dog.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dean got so excited
I
right
didn't
away.
hurt
He
her
thought,
too much, but she
Knocked her out.
sure hailed it. Hailed for the
I remember that. Dean howling, he thought the dog was
yeah,
dead.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember another time that mink was coming up under the corn crib there, snapping a chicken. I got a hold of the chicken and he wouldn't let loose. He got the gun and he was gonna shoot through it. I wouldn't allow that one. Oh, I'm holding that damn.
Oh.
We didn't get him there, but we got him in the, had a fence around between the two coops. We set traps around in there. By golly, we got him.
Hold your microphone so they
Then
can.
here, a few years ago, damn it, we had the ducks in the old coop, the small coop, and darn mink got in there the morning he killed 2-3 ducks.
that's when we quit raising ducks too.
Seen nothing of it. And set some traps, I set traps around inlet feathers. Next morning I had Mr. Mink.
And the coon took
Down
out the
there, I
chickens.
moved that old car out there, that bugger had a nest under the car,
Ah,
that's where he stayed.
that's where he lived.
I know one time, Bill Dale was talking about, he was losing his chickens, he couldn't figure out mink was in there killing the chickens. And he says, it was all good all around.
You want
And
to sit
finally,
here?
Oh.
got a looking around up above, there was a knot hole up there on the side of the building. There.
That's how he
That's where
got
the damn mink come in. He got him.
Oh,
Yeah. I remember one time I was always trapping and something, looking for skunks and stuff. And we got him, we was up by the place north of us, and Cutkies owned that place. And Bill Dale was along with us. We went in the house, and he smelled skunks, he says, in here. We looked around for skunks, and opened the cellar door, and then down in the basement we looked. I seen 2-3 skunks there. Well, as I run home and get the rifle so we can get them skunks. Well, we got 4 or 5 skunks out of there. And we got them out and just got away from that place there, and here come cookies. They come up there, but they thought that was something.
Didn't smell very good, I'll bet.
Huh?
It didn't smell very good there, huh?
Oh, boy, did it stink. Yeah, it stunk a lot of them.
The coon got our chickens once too. We got that coon too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Took all our chicken, all our banties, except one.
And, Cutky, after he got after the war, Cutky moved up there. He was married and got up there and he was farming. And I don't know, couldn't make it. He lost the whole works. And seen her years later after he died. She said there'd never been so poor girl life. I lived there.
Which Kutke was that?
Fred
He's a brother to Ben.
Brother.
and
Ben.
George. They were brothers. And they moved out, I don't know where it was. That's where they lived. And they had a pair of twins, but the one died. I seen the one fella one time after that. He was a grown man, but he was a short fellow. He wasn't like Fred. Smaller man. Yeah, I don't know where they went. Well, you got something to talk about?
I ain't got very much to talk about.
Tell about some of your school days.
Can you remember when your brothers and sisters were born?
Huh?
Can you remember when your brothers and sisters were born?
Yeah, I can remember when he was born. 6 years old.
6 years old.
Yep. I remember when Wendell was just a little bit of a guy because Mother went, they were stacking corn stalks, that was west of Milligan. Mother had to go to town, they had a horse named Glory, that was a buggy horse, single horse, nice horse. And we went to town, I was along to town, and I know I got some candy then. I don't know what it was, when they come home, Mother was stacking the corn stalks, and Dad was pushing it on. And she says, don't you feed the baby any. And then I remember when they went to school out there. Mother would take them there and I'd either stay with Dad or
You didn't hold up fairly close. You won't get any voice.
stay alone in the house.
That was Ethel and Russell went to school?
And when Ethel and Russell went, yeah.
So tell
Yes,
about
one
the
day,
time,
one year.
the time that teacher got picked up by
I
Wendell
suppose they
boys.
went there from the start of the fall till it got so cold they didn't go. Cause I know after we moved, I know one of the Ross boys was along with their dad down to our place. He was wondering when they were gonna get their pencil boxes.
Tell about that time that teacher
Mother
you took was,
told him, you can have them.
he was taking that teacher to school. Tell about that time.
She wants you to tell about when you were taking the teacher to school.
And the Wetland boy,
I was thinking that this school,
Yeah.
and the Wetland
Okay.
come along.
cause I was taking Elton and Wendell in the platform buggy. School mom was sat in the front with the boys, and I stood behind. Yeah, I was driving. And it was kind of raining, you know, and kind of misting. Not too bad, but here come one of Wetland would come down there with Clarence. He was gonna go to school and he stopped right away. Come on, Miss Cole, I'll give you a ride. Yeah, he jumped out of my buggy. I stopped, let her out. I drove out. Gosh, that damn fool, he drove out and was driving the prairie, or in the stubble field. Yeah, he didn't get from here to the end of the house there. He was stuck. Of course, I didn't stop. I kept right on going. I didn't seem to get to school months there, and then I took him down to school, and I come back. I met her. She waved. Yeah, I waved back. I kept on going. I could have turned around and but I didn't do it. And I come up there. he was still vehicles running back and forth. I kept right on going. I didn't stop for him then. Damn fool could have stayed on the road. That's the way it went. Another time I was firing, starting the fire there, and then that old Olmsted from Madison's, his daughter teach school west of Bellingham, and
She was our
I let
teacher.
the school ma'am off by the corner, and my God, it was cold, you know, and she had to walk that far. God, she got when I was in there yet, and she come, she cried, her hands was cold.
Oh, she got cold.
Yeah, that was Florence Onstead, wasn't
I
Mr.
suppose I should have went and met her, carried her suitcase.
She was taking her to our school.
Yeah. That's the way it goes. Yeah.
Well, see, there's only a year difference between him and Russell. Look at that picture.
One time went down with Lewisburg, we let a, I don't know, calf got out of the barn, didn't he? And my God, he didn't stay in the yard, he run through the yard and kept on running north.
Nobody wanted to sit here.
No, I'm good.
I finally caught him down on the railroad track down there north of us. Well, I went home and got the trailer and hauled him over, he had, yeah. Was it you that got lost in the cornfield?
Nope, that was Virginia.
Virginia.
Virginia. Yeah, I guess it was. What they were doing, playing hide and seek in the cornfield, I guess, when they were out after getting some corn. Isn't that what you was doing, Lizzie?
We was getting some
Corn for
corn.
the cows.
We were cutting a little corn home to take home for the cattle or something, I don't know.
Playing hide and seek.
Somebody the kids were supposed to watch her, Eileen and
Yeah.
Wanda, but they didn't. She got
I
away from
remember
them.
one time down by Lewisburg, you know, they had a tree by the granary, and then seen a couple of heads looking over the top.
How they like to
I
climb.
fixed that, I saw the tree down.
Then they couldn't climb down the granary
Another
once
time,
too.
by God, the girls got lost. They couldn't find them nowhere. They were lost. Called, no, they didn't answer. I went around the corn crib and here they sat behind there and laughed. Yeah.
Thought that was
They
funny.
thought it was funny.
Sure.
Better than that.
Once they got on the granary too, you know, with
Yeah.
a slanting granary, then here they look at the
Yeah, I
top
seen
way
the head
up.
up over the granary, and that's. Yeah.
There was some climbers. Tell about the time they found your snooze
Huh?
box.
She said they found your snooze box. The
I don't
the
understand
kids
that.
found your snooze box.
What?
Your snooze box. The girls found it.
The dog barking?
No, the girls found your snooze box.
They what?
Down in the shed.
They
Oh,
found.
yeah, they found my snooze box
Yeah.
down in, I don't know. I called them, but there's no use. They run there and tell Mama, Daddy, snooze.
Yeah, okay, I'll bring her here to show
Mama
us, you
knows
know,
it.
what they found. They found the snooze box down in the shed. No, they come running to the house.
That's the way it went. Remember Elton, when Dean was a little fellow, he was down by Lewisburg there. He couldn't go out of the yard. There was a rooster that would come after him.
Chase him, huh?
He laid on his
They
back and
finally
kicked
butchered
it.
the rooster because The darn rooster was after him every time he'd open the gate and go out. And they had another big rooster, a bugger, he got down along the fence, oh, probably 60 rods from the place, and then there was a bunch of grass along there, and there was a darn hawk after him, chasing him back and forth. They got him out of there. The rooster took him home, and the hawk didn't get him. That's the way it went.
No, them was the good old days, I guess.
Now, what do you know? Tell me about.
Elton has to tell some stories now.
What?
You'll have to tell some now.
I can't hear.
You'll have to tell us some stories
Get
now.
over here and sit here.
I know nothing in the stories.
Oh, you must know something.
Tell them about the lamplighter.
Huh?
Talk to you about the lamplighter.
Lamplighter,
You already got that one now.
it's a bowl. You want it?
Sure, if you want to say it.
And they tell about all the girls she used to go with from schoolhouse down Elliot.
So they don't tell about
Can you shut that
no
one?
girls.
Shut,
So I was too
shut the curtain a
interested-
little.
Too interested in the girls, he couldn't.
Yeah, then they come down and lying there with one on each side of it.
That good enough?
I'll try to do the lamplighter. My tea is nearly ready and the sun has left the sky. It's time to take the window to see Larry going by. For every night at tea time, and before I take my seat, with lantern and with lantern, he comes walking down the street. My father is a banker, he's rich as you can be. Mother is a seamster and happy, as you see. But as for me, when I'm older and can choose what I'm to do, well, Larry, I'll go along with you and light the lamps for you.
That's all, huh?
Now, way down the river, how does that go?
Huh?
I saw the ships are sailing
Dark
way.
brown is the
Dark
river.
brown is the river.
Generally come downtown, one man, girl on each side of him walking.
Lots of girlfriends in high school, huh?
I had lots of girlfriends in school. Oh, no,
Yes, you did
no.
that. Florence, one you had, she died, Florence Reed.
Did you play basketball?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Sat on
I
the
didn't
bench.
have any girls.
first year I went to school there, I went to play basketball. But it didn't work out.
The last minute, then he called him out to play. No, no. And my voice is not good.
I don't know nothing else to.
Trying to think of something we can talk about here. Well, what's the first Christmas that you remember when you were a kid? Can you remember Christmas? Your first Christmas that you can remember?
Oh,
What
that's
is that?
the first Christmas that I can remember real well, it's about in 1915. It was, I can remember it so well because Cliff got a little train that wound up and went around the track. It was a circle. And Wendell and me, we got a little cast iron train, steam engine and tender and a coach. We were very proud of those.
Yeah.
Played with them a whole lot. In
And you
fact,
gotta- you
Dean
gotta
has still
have
got
a
the,
car too, I
he's
remember.
still got the engine of mine that I got at that time, back in 1915. That's about as far back as I can remember as far as Christmas is concerned. But I can remember back further.
Can you
Further
remember,
than
do you
that.
remember when Luella was born?
Oh, yes, I remember I remember when Dad was killed too.
How old were you then?
Huh?
How old were you?
About 5 years old at that time. But I can remember so well that we'd been upstairs in the granary and were painting a automobile that Russell had, a little toy automobile. And we were just coming down from up in the granary, and then it was a big bang of lightning, and then it hit the stack, and Dad had been on the stack.
Which field was he in when that happened from the house?
Huh?
Which field, which direction from the house was he? When
Right
that-
across,
Across the road?
no, south of the house,
Oh,
south of the house, across the ditch.
ditch.
There was a county ditch there at that time. It wasn't like it is now. But I can remember that pretty plain. I can remember back at,
Hold that up to your mouth, you can't hear it
I can
afterwards.
remember back at the time of the funeral. Uncle was the undertaker. He took and got a piano stool. He screwed it up and he set me on that, and I was hung onto the coffin looking at Dad.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
No, I know that.
And he was how old? 42?
Huh?
How old was he?
When your
42
dad,
years old.
your dad was killed.
But,
No, you're talking about dead?
Yeah.
Dad was out there too by that stack.
no, you
So
talk. You,
tell him to tell when he
you
was
talk
out.
some more. You go ahead.
What about it?
Go and talk.
He talk, oh.
When you was
Your
out
dad?
there, you was out there when your dad got.
Ain't much to talk about. He took it all
Oh,
over.
you was out there when Dad got killed.
Talking
You was
about
right
dead.
out there.
Dad, I was sitting up on the ladder by the stack, and then he sent me home. Yeah,
Just like he must have kind of felt
wasn't an
something.
hour after that, he was dead.
Yeah, that was quite an excitement.
Yeah. Yep, that's the way it goes.
I remember.
Did anybody try and revive him, get him breathing again? You don't know, I suppose.
Yeah.
Did you say his one shoe was off?
Play it back. Let's hear what we got.
I can't hear you.
You'll have
I
to do
don't
it
think
again.
it's any good you to hear you to play it.
Remember the rat
That dog was, no, I don't know, was monkeying around there and was looking for some rats. Rats running around there, and I hit it,
You just about killed that dog.
Yours are better than
I
mine.
didn't hurt her too much, but she
Knocked her out.
sure hit